Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you wear it.
Welcome, everybody. Another week. Oh my goodness. We have a wonderful show for you today.
Go Curvy.
Thursday is my favorite day of the whole week because I get to spend time with my Go Curvy family. You are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go curvy. Welcome, everybody. Oh my goodness. Please forgive us for our little delay today. The joys of live TV is you never know what's going to happen. And today was one of those days. So thank you for bearing with us. It is Thursday and we are so happy to have you here with us today. We have such an amazing show for you today. But I have to share something kind of special with you today. Our Go Curvy family, our very own Iman. Iman, give a wave. Gotta meet Iman. There he is. Hi, Iman. Oh my goodness. Iman is such a talented actor, and he's also a comedian. And the Go Curvy family, we got to go see him perform live this week, and it was just absolutely wonderful. And if you've been on the show, you know Iman because he's the man with the camera and takes the wonderful pictures. But let's get going. We have a great show for you today. Guess who's back on Spicy Girl Talk? Give us a wave, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Look at these beautiful, beautiful faces. And look who's back. GZ is on the couch.
Yeah. The G-spot is back. Give it up for the G-spot.
And of course, our beautiful Priscilla. Give us a wave, sweetheart.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hey, Sherry Lee.
Oh, goodness. So great to see you, Priscilla. I know we're not going to have live chat because we're kind of like delayed today, but if you got some questions in, I will definitely answer those a little bit later. We also went out this week to Strut Bridal in Long Beach, and we have some bridal fashion to show you today. Oh my goodness, wedding season is here. I cooked up for you in lifestyle. I had to do it yesterday because we've been really busy because I have so much to tell you about. But I'm not going to tell you quite yet because I can't mention anything yet. But all I can say is follow me on social media because Go Curvy has a huge announcement coming out really, really soon. So yesterday, I was cooking up. It was a salad, a pink grapefruit kale salad, so refreshing for the summer. So we're going to bring that to you a little bit later. And Christopher Stiles and the beautiful Teagan are with us today. I was on the cover of Pose magazine. Thank you, Tiffany Keaton-Jones, for having me on. That was so wonderful. And I had a bob. And as you know, I have long hair, but in the picture I had a bob. So Christopher Stiles is going to recreate that for us today. Isn't that wonderful? Can't wait for him to do that. But we have a busy show today, and I have these beautiful people on my couch, so let's go on over and say hi to all the beautiful people on Spicy Girl Talk.
That's us.
That's you.
Thank you.
Well, you have been here many times. Everybody knows the drill. Let me start. I am Sherry Lee Meredith. I am the host and creator of Go Curvy. I have had a really busy week. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to share it all with you very soon. I am wearing a dress from ASOS. Over to you, Joanne Rallo.
Hello, everybody. I'm Joanne Rallo. I am Miss Plus Top Model 2014. I am wearing this vintage dress. I can say it's vintage because I bought it like 18 years ago. And it's express with some Guess shoes. And I am thrilled that it's World Cup season, and I'm a huge Italian soccer fan.
Show your nails, Joanne.
Nails, with little accent nails, with a little flag. So, can't help myself. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, and we play Saturday. So if I happen to come on set in the next week or two and I lose my voice, that's probably
we know why. You've been yelling and screaming and cheering.
Yeah, we're loud Italians. What are you going to do? You know?
Ti parlo italiano?
Sì, sì.
Anch'io sono abitato in
Oh my God. And the sexy meter just went through the roof.
Grazie.
It just got sexy on this couch.
Yeah.
Hashtag hell yeah.
And look who's back. back, Gregory
Hi, everybody.
Zarian. He's
Well,
back.
thank you for having me back. I thought
I'm
Go
so
Curvy
glad.
broke up with me.
No.
Never. That
Okay.
is never going to happen.
I am Gregory Zarian. I'm actor, model, lifestyle expert, and I am from head to toe Hugo Boss.
Woo!
Beautiful.
And
Even your underwear? Even your underwear?
that's so classic. Head to toe. Do you know where your G spot is? And
We could do the whole segment like that. Joanne, get a leg. I'll get a leg. Yeah.
welcome to Go Curvy After Hours, called Find Your Prostate. And I want to do a shout out to my friends at LA Eyeworks.
Yeah.
Aren't these
Oh,
fantastic?
those are
Please hold.
fantastic.
This side,
Ooh,
Wow.
that side.
that's GQ.
Very
This side and
good.
that.
GQ.
So thank you, LA Eyeworks. And I want to do a real quick
Yes.
hello to my friend Katrina Rasbold. I met her last year at the General Hospital Fan Club reunion. She scooped in and she has become my favorite witch. So hi to General Hospital fans and to you, Katrina, who lives in Grizzly Bear Flats, California. And also Marcia Barnhart Sharp, who is my nanny's daughter in South Dakota. Love you.
Big shout out. Big shout out.
Thank you for that.
We're so glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Dellany Peace, you are looking so beautiful
Thank
today.
you, Sherry Lee. I'm super thrilled that Gregory's here. I think every week we do want you here, just so you know. So no one broke up with
You
you.
want to kiss me again, don't you?
Here we go.
She does.
So,
She does. She wants to slap one on me.
okay, you know what? Real quickly, my name is Dellany Peace. I want to slap one on Gregory. And I'm also a producer, creator, writer, actress. I have a couple of projects I cannot wait to unleash to tell you about, but we still have to wait. But it's worth the wait. So like Sherry Lee, please follow me on my social media to find out the updates. I'm wearing Crystal Fraser. I hear she actually makes things to your height to
Yeah,
fit
she
you.
does.
to-
She's really cool.
This
Really
is an
cool
amazing,
designer.
comfortable dress, and I just love it.
It looks great on
Yes.
you.
Celebrating
Thank
your
you.
curves, huh?
Yeah,
You
I'm
are.
celebrating my curves. Yeah,
You brought the
thank you.
twins up. From the twins to my G-spot. What a day.
It's twin day on Go Curvy.
Go Curvy. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, my goodness.
So we had, I don't know, did you guys read this story? Did Matthew send it to you?
Yes.
I changed it because we were just to talk about something else, and I had to change it up because this was like so crazy that we had to talk about it. So this is from the Daily Mail, and the study is from London University, and basically it says men love curvy women when they're hungry.
When the curvy women are hungry, or
When the
men
men
are hungry?
are hungry.
Well,
So
that's a
men
different
like
show.
curvy women when they're hungry because curvy women have more access to food. How do you feel about that, Joanne Rallo?
I mean, just because we're curvy doesn't mean that we have necessarily access to food. Maybe it means that we've had access to food, but I don't know. That's a little weird. I mean,
When I first read this, I'm like, who the heck is giving them money to do such a stupid survey?
People are starving in Africa.
Right? And we're worried about men liking curvy women when
Right.
they're hungry.
Right. It's,
maybe
where's
they
the funding
prefer
for
curvy
this?
women to go out to dinner with because we will actually eat.
I don't think
Like picking us out.
I don't think it had anything to do with that. It basically said curvy women have access to food, and then when men are hungry, they want to be with a curvy
Could
woman.
it be more? Could it be more of an emotional, a chemical thing?
It is.
It's
They
a chemical,
said
like
oxytocin
because I'm thinking
might be
I'm thinking of
involved.
the mother and the breast and
Right.
you know going back to that nurturing
right.
thing.
Yeah.
True.
Well, and we're like maybe in the medieval times, bigger people considered more wealthy, more they prosperous as opposed to skinny people that you were looked at upon as poor, or you couldn't have that access to food. So
Right. So it's one of those surveys. It's kind of silly, but the one fact that I got out of it, that what I thought was really funny, is that when women are hungry, they like muscular men.
here we go.
Bam!
There you go.
Bam! Right.
Have you seen my calves? Have you seen my calves?
It's pretty hot. Yes. How easy is it to get out of this
Oh, my
part? So you can
goodness.
show
Well, then,
everyone
let
your
me
chest.
pose it back. When you're hungry, do you think of muscular men?
I think of food.
I think of food. I think of a muscular steak, I guess.
Guys, as we just got knocked out of the park.
Muscular burgers.
I do not. I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
As Daddy's sitting there going, "Do you want the salad?" Bam. As his pecs are dancing, nothing.
It's like, no, I'll take the salad. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
you're texting your friend, he's embarrassing. He's posing on
Right?
set.
Like,
And does he smell? He's going like this.
What's he doing? Like, what is he doing?
well, because at least like what Gregory said earlier, at least he goes to breast equates to milk or a mother feeding her child. If I can't get anything out of there, so what's
But
the
you've
point?
seen them, though.
I have seen them, but I mean, there's only so much that sucking will do. I mean, let's be honest here. So, like, seriously.
For the children
This
at home
part.
that heard Dellany say what she said,
Yeah.
what that means in Italian is Go World Cup.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I'll take that.
So I have something really fun for you.
Okay.
And you know, I have my surveys, and I am very dangerous at night when I'm bored and I'm trolling the internet. And I have nothing to do, and I look for surveys, and I found a really good one.
Oh my goodness.
Joanne's looking at me. It's
Hold
okay,
on.
Joanne.
I
Don't
know.
fake it.
Spicy
Are you ready?
cast
So
Yes.
we have top 10 states buying the most sex toys.
Oh,
Oh!
I don't know about those.
Dellany just got worried that her
Yes.
state's number one. And Joanne got really quiet.
I'm waiting to hear what
And
you're
Gregory
saying.
was
That's
like,
all.
I already know.
He's like,
right? So,
Back to my prostate. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so we're going to count from 10 on down. At number 10, we have Wyoming.
oh,
They're number
okay.
one in sex toys?
No, they're
For
10.
10. So
Oh,
10, we're
oh.
counting down.
Okay,
Oh, and
Wyoming.
I forgot to mention, this is according to Adam and Eve. So Adam and Eve sell sex toys, so I guess they know what they're talking about. And Dellany's like, yes, they do.
I
know
did
that."
not. I was like, never heard of them. So, yeah.
Can I circle back? I know we're talking about sex toys.
Yeah.
The whole thing about me, stop. Like, never mind. Okay.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What?
He just wanted to bring it up again, that's all.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
I want to circle back. Okay,
Yeah,
so
just
number
keep
10, Wyoming. Number 9, Alaska.
Oh, okay.
keep warm up
They
there,
are
right?
always on the
Number
list.
8, North Dakota. And I was so disappointed because North Dakota was number 1 for the most Magnum condoms sold.
Oh.
But they're also buying sex toys. Go figure.
Right.
I'm from Dakota.
Number 7 is Montana.
Okay.
Number 6 is Vermont.
Vermont.
Number 5, New Hampshire. Number 4, Maine. Number 3, West Virginia. Number 2, Idaho. Potato State.
Okay.
Idaho.
Okay.
Okay, now everyone's gonna guess what state people buy the most sex toys? Joanne, what do you think?
California.
Gregory?
Dallas.
State.
Okay.
Dear.
He meant Texas. He was thinking of his favorite video called Debbie Does Dallas. And
For
he
my
meant Texas.
clients that are watching this, you pay me to be pretty, not to be smart.
There you go.
Text me.
I know.
Margaritaville, you don't pay me to know things. Texas.
That's what he meant. We get it. That's awesome. Okay. I vote New York.
New York. Well, drum roll. The number 1 state buying the most sex toys is South Dakota.
Really? Okay.
That's for you, Marsha.
That's random.
South
Wow.
Dakota.
South Dakota.
I would have never guessed.
Right?
Huh.
Wow, is that what happens to you? And Marsha was my nanny's daughter. Seriously, at COA, she has a camp for kids. Really, Marsha?
Okay.
What can you say? What can you
Maybe
say?
they thought it was a Toys R Us when they walk in. I don't know.
But luckily, California was not on the list. So.
Luckily.
Because we're organic.
Well, California is full of transplants, though. So what is that saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Not much.
More
Oh
organic.
my goodness.
Organic. Wow.
Oh. So I know Father's Day's around the corner, and we've all had some really amazing men in our lives, and I really want to take a moment, because I want everybody to take a moment and thank their dads, and I really want to know, what did you learn most from your dad? And I know we have the pictures, and we really want to bring them up, and we want to celebrate our fathers. So this is my dad. My dad's Edgar Hauk. He passed away 2 years ago. And sorry guys. The one thing that I learned from my dad was a very, very hardworking man. He worked the farm, and he had 6 kids. He came from a family of 13 children.
Wow.
And the one thing that I learned from my dad was hard work pays off. And I have never, my dad, I think in this picture was 90 years old. And can you see the size of his hands? And that was from all the manual work that he did. And just hard work, that's the one thing I learned from him. And that's, I think, where I get my drive from is like hard work always pays off. And love you, Dad. Joanne, sorry.
So sweet. So my dad, the same thing along the same lines. You know, hard work does really pay off, and he came to this country at a young age, and he was able to kind of start up his own business and, you know, make a family, make a living.
Oh, so cute! Oh, Joanne, that is a great picture.
And obviously, he gave me that love for soccer because I was about a year old in that picture, and that's when we won in '82. And ever since then, I think soccer just kind of stuck with me.
Oh.
So we still get together, you know, and we watch all the games together on game days and share that passion. But he's always shown to be a good role model when it comes to providing for one's family and, you know, just supporting your siblings and parents and everybody. So I think I kind of get that from him.
Definitely, Joanne, you do, because you have such drive and you're such a hardworking lady. So great you got that from your dad.
That from Dad.
That's wonderful. Gregory Zarian, tell us about your dad.
My dad, first of all, my dad loved me in a suit, so I'm wearing a suit.
Oh.
He hated that I didn't wear socks with my dress shoes, so I'm really bringing it up. Here's my dad. I lost my dad 2.5 years ago, and you know, he came to this country with $15 and was on a boat from Armenia to Boston, took a car from Boston to California, landed here, and he was a transplant. He had nothing, and he became the most successful Armenian American politician in the country.
Oh, that's incredible.
And my brothers and I just spent the day at the house yesterday doing some stuff. And what my dad taught my brothers and myself was to be gentlemen.
Yeah.
To
And
say
you
thank
are.
you and please
You are
and to
such
be
a
chivalrous.
gentleman.
And you know, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I love your pop a lot, and I'm grateful for you because through you and Mom, I have me.
Yeah.
And my brothers and I became us, so there we go.
Such a great man you are. Thank you. Thank you to your dad.
You are such a testament too. I wanted to tell you that. Like, just getting to be his friend for all these years and getting to know the community who know, they knew your father and they know you and Lawrence, and like, you are a true testament, you and Lawrence, to how you were raised. And you can feel like the love and the encouragement, and like you said, you are a true gentleman, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for this great idea. Thank you so much. Okay, sorry, is it my turn?
Your turn.
Sorry, you guys. Okay. Okay, my daddy. Do I wait for the picture?
No, just talk. Andy, there we go.
Okay, there we are. So as you can see, I was a curvy girl from the beginning.
Where's the curls? You get the curls from Dad too?
Yes, and dimples and all that.
yes.
So my daddy, that was actually taken a year before he passed away. He was 26. Died in a tragic motorcycle accident and left behind 4 babies. I am told all the time, even all these years later, that my dad was charismatic and fun-loving and very positive, and he brought people together. He also stood up for himself, and he stood up for underdogs. And so I'm told I'm a lot like my dad, you know, and my mama talks about him all the time as if it was yesterday. She was truly in love with him.
You told me once, Dellany, that your mom said that was the love of her life.
Oh yeah. And they were together for 7 years. They never fought one day. They had 4 children in 3 years.
Wow.
They're little twins. There was a boy, twins, and then me 13 months later.
Wow.
And so she said, like, once you have something like that, you don't have a desire to be with anyone else, because she'd rather be with someone for a short period of time with that amazingness and your soulmate than 60 plus years with someone who you're not that crazy about.
That's great.
So, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, let's give a big cheer for all the wonderful fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day, Dads.
Happy Father's Day. My goodness. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun. It's always wonderful seeing your beautiful smiling faces. Gregory, don't go anywhere, because you and I have something to talk about when we come back. I had the pleasure of Skyping with Sonia Renee. She is such an inspirational lady, inspirational poet. Let's have a look at the interview. It's such a pleasure to welcome such an inspirational lady to Go Curvy today. Sonia Renee, welcome to Go Curvy, sweetheart. We are so happy to have you here with us today.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
I know who you are, and I think you are absolutely remarkable. But Sonia, can you tell our Go Curvy viewers, who is Sonia Renee?
I am a performance poet, an activist, and the founder of The Body Is Not an Apology, an international movement focused on radical self-love and body empowerment.
Oh, so beautifully said, so beautifully said. What inspired you to start The Body Is Not an Apology movement?
I had a photo in my phone, a selfie, that I had taken as I was preparing for a show. And I felt really sexy in this photo. I felt good about my body. I just felt good. The voices from the outside world were still telling me, like, you'll be embarrassed. People will talk about you. Don't do it. And this one particular night, I decided that I was going to fight the voices, and I was just going to do it anyway. And so I posted this photo, and in the photo, I was very transparent. I was like, I am in this photo, I'm 230 pounds. I have a really unfortunate tattoo decision I made when I was 23. I have stretch marks, and I feel beautiful. And I encourage you to post a photo where you feel beautiful too. And the next morning, like 30 people had tagged me in photos that they had posted where they felt really good and excited about themselves. And I just felt like, oh, well, maybe that's an opportunity for us to maybe, just be in community around supporting each other and feeling beautiful and empowered. So I decided I would start a little Facebook page focused on feeling beautiful and empowered. And that was 3 years ago, and 32,000 people in 42 countries and programs. And yeah, it's just grown in ways I could never have imagined.
I know that you have performed everywhere from universities to prisons. Why is it so important to get that message out there?
The truth is, every day that we wake up, we are waking up in a world that is indoctrinating us into hating ourselves. We're really told that we should not feel good about the bodies we live in. For a myriad of reasons, for size, for age, for ability or disability, for race or ethnicity or sexual orientation or gender. And so it is a difficult task to decide to love yourself. And so I think it's important that we are out in the world creating forces that counter those messages. I want my art to be something that gives people a different option about the way that they can feel about themselves and the way they can feel about each other. I think that it's important that we have counter stories to challenge the regular everyday stories that we often hear about ourselves and our bodies and the way we should feel about them.
If you meet somebody who's just, they just don't feel good about themselves and they're so hard and down on their bodies, what do you say to them?
You've never seen a 3-year-old complaining about the size of their thighs. It's not a real thing, right? And what happens is we are taught that our bodies are wrong. We are taught that we should be a certain way or look a certain way. And so the first thing I tell people is that they have to get unindoctrinated so that we can get back to our source, which is radical self-love.
Sonia Renee, thank you so much for being on Go Curvy. You are just an amazing, inspirational lady, and it has been such a pleasure having you on today.
Thank you so much for having me. I love the work you're doing. Keep doing it.
Oh, Sonia Renee, thank you so much. You're such an inspirational lady. It was such a pleasure having you on Go Curvy. Well, look who is on the couch with me today.
Stop it.
I always love this part when I get you all to myself.
I miss our moments on the couch.
I know. We're going to do this more often.
And I got a kiss when I walked in. It's perfect.
I know. I missed you, Gregory.
Missed you too. Nice to see you. You look beautiful.
So I want to call you, you are my Mr. Margaritaville man.
Right. We have a photo, but I have to just do a shout out to this company. There we are. It's their Father's Day ad. Isn't that great?
Who's that hottie?
And I want everyone to, they're such a great company. It's connected to Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, wow.
Like 93, 94% name recognition in the entire world.
And did I hear correctly, is that a billboard in Times Square?
That is in Times Square.
Wow. Go.
Hashtag Margaritaville. Oh yeah. 45th and 44th Street on Broadway, right by Toys R Us. They're so great. Please find them out online. Find them on Instagram, Twitter, and they're so great. And I love them. And their motto is washed in the sun, dried in the ocean.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
I love them.
And they have the hottest model going. So
oh my God! What?
Look at that.
And hey, if you find us and you reach us, we will have me sign one of these and send it. How great is that?
Oh, Greg, that is wonderful.
Isn't that great? So that's also called
wonderful.
job security.
We love that, right? We got to keep you up in Times Square. Definitely. Well, my sweetheart, we have something kind of serious to talk about today.
Yes.
And I can't think of anyone better to talk about it than you. Because one of the feedback we get when you're on the show, people love your real advice.
Thank you.
Because you give real, honest advice, and people appreciate that so much. So we're going to talk today about how to get over a breakup.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right? We know it's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy. It's not fun. There's nothing good about it. But I think there's ways to get over it and help yourself.
Can I say one thing that I wanted to throw in with first of all, to Joanne and Dellany's father and to all our fathers.
Yes.
But what was so beautiful about what Dellany said is that her mama said, I had that love for 7 years.
Yes.
And here's one thing that we all forget. For those of us that have been in love, how great that we loved.
Right.
How there's people,
Right.
there's a great study that says if you could meet a love of your life, because I believe we can have more than one.
Yeah.
If you can meet, and you knew that they had 6 months to live.
Yeah.
Would you live in that love for 6 months or not go there?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Absolutely live in that 6 months.
I'd live in that 6 months.
Yeah. Enjoy
we're better
every
for our
hour.
moments.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I truly believe, Gregory, that people come in our lives for a reason.
Reason, season, lifetime.
Yeah.
We've been there.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
For those of you that have never been in love, take a leap and fall in love. And here's the thing. You may just find the love of your life and live forever.
Yeah.
You also may be bruised and hurt and cut and scraped.
Yeah.
On the flip side of all of that, you become a better person.
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Ready?
Absolutely. So let's get started, my
Yes.
sweetheart. We're going to talk, number one of your tips is make sure you are really done.
Here's the thing. We all threaten people like, oh my God, I'm so done, and then you break up for a week, or I'm going to end this on a text or whatever. When you're done, you're done. Because there's moments where if you and I were in a relationship and I'm still thinking it's this, what didn't I say? What didn't I do? What didn't I feel?
Right.
When you're complete and you have been fearlessly honest and said everything and been everything and just been present throughout the whole thing, and when you're done, you don't think twice about it.
Right. You know it. You feel it when you're done.
You've said, you've done, you've been, you've loved, you've given everything you can, and when you are, and I like the word complete, when you are complete, you don't look back. And here's one thing that I specifically wrote at the end of that. Ladies, men, even pets, if you are broken up with, do not become a stalker.
Yeah.
Don't. Because what you're doing is you're just choosing to hurt.
Yeah. And you're choosing to hurt. When you do that, you hurt yourself too.
Well, first and foremost, you have to worry about yourself.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, if somebody breaks up with you, they know what they're doing. They're breaking up with you. Yeah. And then here's the thing, they're actually not breaking up with you, they're breaking up with the experience in the relationship.
Right.
When we come into relationships, we want people to fix us. And I'm going to be 50 and you're going to be 50. Why not walk into a relationship at 100% and have someone just compliment that?
Right.
So
wonderful advice. Wonderful advice. Stick to the facts of the breakup. What do you mean by that, Gregory?
Well, what do you think that is?
I'm thinking don't bring everything that's happened in your relationship back in. Stick to why. Like, don't bring everything that happened like 10 years ago back in.
Well, here's the things, especially like in the form that we're talking about. Just, if we're in a relationship and I'm like, Sherry Lee, and this is how I would do a relationship. Yeah. Sherry Lee, thank you for the time. I love you and this has been great, but this is not working for me. And I feel we have different wants and needs and the chemical connection is not fully there for me.
Right.
I'm doing it eloquently, gracefully, and being honest. Yeah. What then happens for the person that's broken up with is, oh my gosh, they think I was overweight, underweight.
Right.
They think I did this. They think I wasn't pretty. I wasn't handsome. They create this story, which then creates the suffering. And that's not what happened. What happened is, it's called a relationship. You relate with other people. Yeah. You as, hopefully, adults, and even for the teenagers, they get together, especially when it's most painful and it's the first, don't rewrite history. The truth is, this didn't work.
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah. Stick to the facts.
Stick to the facts, and also don't rewrite something that's not there.
Yeah.
You know why you ended a relationship. You know why you weren't happy. In your most private, deepest moments, you know what works, you know what doesn't work, and we settle for things that don't work.
Right.
Don't settle. Don't settle.
Don't settle.
We are goodness, dang it.
Yeah, don't settle. Your breakup is with you and your ex only. Keep it between you and your ex.
We all want our teams.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, I hate them. Hey, it's me. Yeah, I hate them. Oh my gosh. Please unfriend them. Please take them off Facebook.
Yeah.
Don't talk to them. Here's the deal. It's a relationship between me and my. I don't believe in taking sides. And here's the deal. If you're in a relationship where there's a loyalty somewhere and there's not a loyalty, then have a conversation. Hey, you know, Sherry Lee, I really love you, but I'm really great friends with Dellany still. And it's not that I don't hope that we can't be friendly one day. I know we need a moment to breathe.
Yeah.
This is a great relationship. Then you get the moment to say, hey, you know what? That becomes uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
Let's revisit it in a month or so.
Right.
You know, Dellany will know, and if she's my new friend, she'll get through it.
But don't build your army of all these people and get them hating on something, because that's just, it doesn't work.
And you know what it also does? It gets you back into that pity party, and you become a sufferer.
It does.
All you do is suffer in the, oh my God, I'm still, oh my God, look what happened. Oh my God, look what happened to me. Oh my God, look how bad this is.
Pity party. No pity party. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Gregory, I was wondering when I read this, your advice, take what you need and leave the rest.
Here's the great thing. When any of us meet someone, we look at the whole thing, and here's the thing, in the relationships that I've been blessed to have, I've had some really lovely relationships. There were some things that I didn't need to take with me into the future.
Right.
So I can leave that in the past, because here's the thing. An ex is called an ex for a reason.
Right.
The past is the past because the past is back there.
It's gone. It's behind you.
So I'm going to take what it's like to be a gentleman. I'm going to take what it's like to be romantic. I'm going to take what it's like to, you know, when my partner comes home or my special love comes home, that I need to greet them at the door or let them feel like they're important. I'm going to take all that goodness.
Yeah.
Then the stuff that didn't work, I'll look at it, realize why it didn't work, then tuck it away and put it in the past and go, you know what? Thank you so much. I learned from that. I'm here now, and I can be a stronger, better man going forward.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Take what you leave and leave the rest.
Past.
Leave the crap behind, and when I say that, we know what the crap is. We know what didn't work.
We do. We absolutely do. And last but not least, and I know I've heard you say this many times, and I love it, an ex is an ex for a reason.
Yep, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
You know, there's some really beautiful things, you know. Getting over a relationship is maybe taking a few months off and writing and having a face-to-face.
Yes.
Maybe it's writing a letter, an angry letter, and not sending it. Maybe it's writing a letter and sending it. And here's the deal. When you meet somebody, they had you at hello. Yeah. There was this connection of, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're hot, you're sexy, and then it gets destroyed by all these fake stories and these smashing them. End it with eloquence and grace and go, you know what? Thank you for being in my life. Yeah. Thank you for what we experienced. And then move on with your life, and then get to know who you are, because we all get lost in relationships.
Yeah, we
Come
do.
home.
Come
this
home.
is home.
Yeah.
Go back home.
And this is, celebrate this, right? Celebrate you.
Absolutely. If I can't celebrate this at 100%, how can someone possibly celebrate it?
With you.
With me.
So true. Oh, Gregory Zarian, thank you so much. We love your real advice. Your advice comes from the heart.
It does.
And I think that's what we love so much about you, and our Go Curvy viewers love you.
Can
Please
I
come
throw?
back
I will.
soon.
Look, I was invited by the host to come back, and I got to do a special shout out to my older brother Vincent and his wife Maria, and the most amazing nephews Alexander and Christian. Vincent, I love you.
Wonderful.
Vincent, I love you very much. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Oh.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I love being on your couch.
Oh, I love having you on my couch. Come back often. Yeah, get comfortable.
I'm gonna look at you.
There we go. Loving arm. Oh, my sweetheart. You know what? I always say that part of loving your body is looking after your body, and that's so very important. And in Lifestyle today, I cooked you up a kale grapefruit salad.
Delicious.
Should we have a look?
It sounds so good.
Well, nothing says summer like a pink grapefruit kale salad, and we're gonna mix one up here today. One of the secrets to my kale salad is always finding baby kale. That way you don't have to worry about those crunchy, awful stems. Baby kale, every single leaf is ready to eat and ready to go. Let's get started on this salad. So we are gonna mix up the dressing. So in our handy dandy little bowl, we are going to put 2 tablespoons of honey. That is going to give you the sweetness. And we're making kind of a special dressing. We are making a poppy seed dressing. This is going to be a little bit creamy, so it's a little something new for us here at Go Curvy. So put in our honey. We have got 3 tablespoons of light mayo. You know that I don't usually cook with mayonnaise, but this is light mayo, and this is the needed creaminess for this dressing. So 3 tablespoons of light mayonnaise. Throw that in there. And we have got 2 tablespoons of almond milk. If you don't have almond milk, no fat milk will do just as well. I like the almond milk because it's got like a great consistency. We have also got 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. Oh, this smells so good. It's like you want to like stick your finger in and taste it. It smells so good. Throw that in there. We have got a tablespoon of poppy seeds. Wait till you see how wonderful this looks when you mix it up. We're gonna mix it up with our little whisk. And the honey sometimes sticks on the bottom, so don't you worry about that. Just get it moving around. And it's all gonna come together. Look at that color. Get all those poppy seeds in there. All right, let's set that aside for a moment. Let's bring in, we have got 6 to 8 cups of kale. Totally up to you, but I really, really suggest using baby kale. Give that a little bit of a stir. Here comes the magic. We have got 1 pink grapefruit sliced up. Look at the color. Oh my goodness. Just incredible. You want to give it a little tiny bit of a stir before you put the avocado in. And you've also got 1 avocado sliced. Okay, now when they do this in the restaurants, they make it look so easy, slicing it in the shell. But look at that. It works. Get your avocado in there. I did it. Look, Mom, no rind. All right. Oh, you know, that's the one wonderful thing. Our director, Andy, was asking me if we have avocados in Canada. And we probably do, Andy, but they're kind of old by the time they get to us. So that's the one wonderful thing about California is how fresh the avocados are. Oh, look at the color. I wish you could smell this. It just smells and looks delicious. Give that dressing 1 more stir. Get it all together. Drizzle it over your salad. Give it a little bit of a stir. And give it 1 last mix. And for this and other recipes, come see us at gocurvy.com. That was a wonderful salad. It is great for summer, but I have to give you a little bit of a warning. I cook with kale all the time, and I love kale. You know, I've made kale chips. I love kale salads. I got kale from about 5 different places in the last couple weeks. And I don't know, for some reason right now, kale is very, very bitter. So just be super careful if you are cooking with kale. I don't know whether it's the season. Hopefully we can find that out for you, but do a little test before you serve it to your guests, just in case it's bitter. And right now, if you don't want to use kale, I would just find like an exotic blend of lettuces, and that'll also do. But look out for that kale right now. We love you, kale. I'm not sure why you're so bitter, but we will figure it out. Priscilla, have you ever had bitter kale?
I have. Well, not like by itself, but like within a drink. I have.
Oh,
it doesn't taste good.
Do you juice, Priscilla?
Like smoothies, yes.
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 Yeah, kale's one of those things, it can be really good or it can be really, really bad.
Exactly.
Always before you serve it to your company, give it a little bit of a taste. How are you doing, my sweetheart?
Doing great, doing great. We have some amazing questions, so I'm ready for that, whatever you are.
Sweetheart, who do we have as website of the week. We have someone really special.
I know. Curves and Chaos at curvesandchaos.com, and it's ran by Monique. She is a self-proclaimed curvy Latina.
Wow, that is wonderful. She's got some great fashion going on too on her blog, so check it out, everybody. So Priscilla, I am ready. You got some questions for me?
I do. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Make sure you tweet Ask Sherry Lee. For all your questions, you could tweet us at Go Curvy or even Facebook us at Go Curvy. So our first question today is from Angela Jones, and it's from Facebook. So she asked, I can never find bras that fit. I would like to know where to get a sports bra for a 42 double D. I don't have this problem, so I don't know where to.
And it is so important to get a well-fitting sports bra.
Yes.
We had some wonderful samples sent to us, Priscilla, not long ago from the Woman Within. We will definitely put that up on our social media. Not only do they have great fitting bras, but they are really, really sexy.
Yeah.
And they fit all sorts of sizes, and they definitely will check that out. We'll definitely put that information up on social media. Great place to get. And I know they carry sports bras too, and they actually have activewear. So
oh, good. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's a perfect place to go then. Our second question, this is actually coming from Twitter. It's from Curvy Paradise. How can you tell if a modeling agency is the best, and what are some great criteria to look for?
Oh, what a great question. And I think Curvy Paradise is over in France. Hi, sweetheart.
Yes.
Thank you for reaching out today. I am going to be completely honest with you. I am not the person who knows a ton about modeling agencies. Priscilla, you model. What would you suggest? I know we've had Danica Brayshaw on before.
Oh, yes.
She's actually out in New York with Wilhelmina Models. And she said the best thing to do is do your research.
Exactly.
And ask questions. Ask people who already are current models and ask questions. I think it's really, really important to do your homework. And I think the one piece of advice that Danica that really stuck with me that she said is that if it is a legitimate modeling agency, they should not want any funds or any fees up front. So really look out for that.
Yeah, that's a great pointer. And also, like, the one thing that I really look for is their list of models. Like, if their models are booking work, I know that for sure is a huge criteria for me. Because if I want them to represent me, then of course I want to be booked by, some major companies. So
great advice. Ask questions, Priscilla.
Yes.
I don't think we can say it strong enough. Ask questions, ask questions, ask questions.
No, that's true. I think a lot of us are kind of scared to ask those very critical questions just because, we want to be represented by the agency possibly. Yeah. But yeah, ask those critical questions.
Definitely. Good advice, sweetheart.
Yes, yes. And our last one is from Canyon Girl. And I think we've kind of gone over this, but I know this is, most people, they want to know, who inspires you?
Oh, what a hi, sweetheart. Hi, Heather. Send you lots of love. She's just the sweetest lady ever. I get inspired by so many people. I think I always say, my parents were my biggest inspiration, just watching how hard they worked their whole lives. And you know what, Priscilla, I get inspired every day, though, by amazing ladies. And I know you do too, because we're on Twitter and on Facebook, and just reading these stories of ladies just going out there and doing it, jumping over those roadblocks. And, every day is just an inspiration. And, again, follow your heart, never give up on your dream. And
exactly.
So many inspirational ladies out there. Just such a pleasure to connect with them on social media. Isn't it great, Priscilla? Isn't it? When I read our Go Curvy feed, it's so inspirational and heartwarming. And just a big thank you to everybody out there. We really, really appreciate it.
Exactly. And thank you guys again for tweeting in your questions. Make sure you guys are following us on Twitter, on Instagram, and liking us on Facebook, and especially subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Thank you,
Sherry
sweetheart.
Lee.
Thank you so much. So Priscilla, we had so much fun this week because we got to go out to Strut Bridal.
I saw that.
Wasn't that great? Yeah. Oh my goodness. The bridal fashion was incredible. Let's have a look. Well, I'm here with the lady herself, Anne from Strut Bridal, and I want to know all there is to know about Strut Bridal.
Sure, I'll tell you a little bit of our story. I was a bride about 5 years ago, and I went wedding dress shopping throughout the Phoenix metro area, and I was too big to fit into dresses. And so after a disappointing weekend of shopping, I sort of complained to my older brother. I said, you know, as a size 16, I'm the average size of a U.S. woman. And if I can't fit into dresses, you know, what do women who are larger than me do? And I said, someone should open a plus-size bridal store.
Right?
And he said, why don't you? So my first store is in Phoenix, and we opened about 4 years ago now. And then we opened our Long Beach store in November. So we're really excited to carry wedding dresses, informal wedding dresses, and bridesmaids.
You carry bridesmaid dresses?
Yeah, I know you're getting excited.
I have had so many friends not know where to go, order online, disaster stories, but you have bridesmaid dresses in this store.
To try on in sizes up to 30. Unlike traditional stores, we've actually set our store up by silhouette. It doesn't make sense to do it by size because all the designers have different size charts. Proud of the fact we carry 2 designers that will do a custom any size, so we can do sizes larger than the standard size chart.
That is absolutely amazing. So a bride can come here and get exactly what she needs. That's amazing. Okay, it's time. We need to see some gowns.
We'll check out some sparkle.
JJ is looking so gorgeous in this dress. And what is JJ wearing?
We have her in a natural waist tulle ball gown. But what we love about this dress is it illustrates several trends. First, of course, is the color. We've been seeing blush and champagne tones for a while now, but you know, they typically start with like the couture designers and then go down into what we call like the moderate and better designers. But our brides still like to see them in real weddings and on the runways for a while before they totally embrace that trend for themselves. The second thing we love about this dress is tulle and lace, tulle and lace. For the romantic brides or the vintage brides or the rustic brides, this dress really fits all of them. So ball gowns are hot, plus this fabric. But the third reason I wanted to show you this particular dress is this neckline. It's called an illusion neckline. The bridal trends have been moving away a little bit from the strapless sweetheart designs as brides want more variety and coverage. And we found for our curvy girls who want a little bit more support, maybe they're a little busty, we like dresses that have some options. And so this dress is great because JJ probably feels like she has a little coverage up here. Kind of gives you coverage, you know, where
Yes, we like it.
yes, right here, and in the back. So it gives us coverage, it gives us support, plus it's really on trend right now. And in the case of this particular design, that's where the bling is. That's the
Where
wow
all
factor.
the sparkle is. Absolutely.
That's right, so an incredible
Tell us
dress.
a little bit about this one.
This is one of our favorites, and I'll tell you what, I call this kind of the Pinterest effect. So again, if you stalk those wedding boards on Pinterest, you'll see that so many of the gowns are long sleeve with lace and a little bit of sparkle. I think one of the challenges is Pinterest really sets trends, but Pinterest trends are faster than my designers can follow those trends. But I love this dress for a lot of reasons. Yeah, again, it has the coverage, and a lot of our brides want some sort of arm coverage for comfort, or maybe we have stretch marks, or we just want to follow the trend.
Or we just want long sleeves.
Or you just love sleeves. Because you're right, this is a timeless, classic design. One of the other things we love is this high neckline, of course. This again has the natural waist, which is flattering on a lot of body types. And for our brides who don't want that princess ball gown look, this is a slimmer A-line. You can see it doesn't have a lot of pouf. JJ will show you it's lighter weight. There's a little bit more movement in the bottom. So think about your brides who are getting married in a barn, or those kind of wildflower outdoor shoots, or maybe, you know, in a forest. This is that kind of great natural look. It can even go a little bohemian or a little bit vintage.
I can see with a headband,
Yes.
a little bit, the flower,
or a little
yeah.
Juliet cap. I'm obsessed with those.
Yeah. I hear there's something really special about this dress, but it's hiding on us right now.
Yes, we'll have to show you that little something special. It's the fancy back wedding dress trend. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. About a year ago, it was low back dresses, almost, way down to here. And that's difficult for us curvy women to wear. We typically need a little bit more support and structure. But then they started coming out with what I call fancy back dresses. So they have a little bit of coverage here, whether it's lace or beading, but they still have material. And what I love about that is it's gonna hold my curvy girls in here. All of our stylists are curvy girls, so we really know how to buy for curvy bodies, to style them, to fit them. We're the experts.
That is incredible. Everybody, you have to come down and see Anne at Strut Bridal. The selection here is amazing. Anne is amazing. Big props to JJ, our model today. See you soon in the studio.
Go curvy.
Oh, Anna, Strut Bridal, thank you so much for having us. What a fun day that was. So, Christopher Styles.
Hey, Miss Sherry Lee and Go Curvy, what's going on?
How you doing? You're looking like snazzy
Thank
today.
you. Well, and evidently, Teagan and I are matching.
I know.
And we're following suit with you.
You guys are looking fabulous
Thank you.
today.
Hey, Sherry, I have a joke for you.
You?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did the hairdresser cross the road?
I don't know, Christopher.
To do a blowout.
Oh my goodness. What do you think, Teagan? It's questionable.
That was in honor of my dad, who's an engineer. He tells these engineer jokes. So, Dad, I love you.
Oh,
Anyways.
that's great. So today, we were talking a little bit earlier. I was on the cover of Pose magazine.
And look how beautiful you are.
Oh, thank you, my
Seriously.
sweetheart. But we had a lot of attention because people wanted to know, Sherry Lee, what happened to your hair?
I thought you cut your hair, Sherry, and I was like, oh my God, what happened? It was super cute, but
I think you even texted me.
I
and
did.
you're like, what happened to your hair?
I did actually, you're right.
It's okay, it's still here.
So Sherry, you wanted me to kind of show that.
Yes, because you don't have to cut your hair.
Right, but when they did yours, I think they braided the back of your hair. And
They did.
Was that pretty intensive?
It was.
Okay.
It was. So can
Okay.
you?
Today, we're gonna do something a little bit easier breezier. You know what I mean?
And we know that Teagan has beautiful long hair.
Gorgeous, can't go wrong with Teagan. Teagan,
Thank you.
are you excited?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been dying for this.
So not that this is her best side, Go Curvy, or Sherry, but I'm gonna have to turn her around.
Let's
is that
do
okay?
it. Let's turn her around.
Okay.
Teagan's beautiful from any side.
Any
look at
side.
her hair.
So Go Curvy, you could kind of see like I started, and it's just basic curling with your curling iron.
Wow.
In the front, I always go away from the face, Sherry, and in the back, I usually go under at an angle. So I'm just gonna show really quick this. It's like takes 5 minutes.
Are you serious?
At the most to do this, okay?
So Christopher, have you done any teasing in here?
I have. I always start with teasing because without teasing, there's nothing for the bobby pins to hold on to. And when you're not braiding, because how the heck are you going to braid the back of your hair?
Right.
You need to have some grip, okay? So Go Curvy and Sherry, I'm actually going to take Teagan's hair and I'm going to wrap it twice around my fingers, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to take a bobby pin. Now, I have to admit, a cosmetologist teacher of mine told me never to use your teeth because one time he used his teeth to open the bobby pins and there was skin attached.
Oh, no!
So try not to do that. So as you see Go Curvy, I'm just wrapping the hair around my finger twice. Super simple, Sherry. And as you can see, you're creating a new texture. Are you doing it too? I love that.
I'm trying. Mine's not looking like yours, though.
Well, you know, start small and think big.
Right?
So I'm going to keep on working.
I think I can. I'm
going to keep on working towards Sherry. And just for time's sake.
Wrap twice and pin it up.
Wrap twice and pin it up. That's your first section. Now, I don't use a lot of bobby pins because I feel like the more bobby pins you got in there, the more chance for something to fall out.
To fall out, great.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So let's keep it super simple. Oh, I love your nails, by the way.
Aren't those fun, Christopher?
What color is that?
Tiffany blue.
Of course. Now, do you know the right way to actually put the bobby pins in?
No.
Because there's a flat side and there's a...
And yes, one that goes... Yes.
I would naturally go with the flat side because you kind of have to think about your hair, or excuse me, your head.
Your head.
Yeah. Okay. So Go Curvy. As you can see there, Sherry, this is all up. We're getting a great start to our what is this called? Faux bob. Excuse me. And so see as
I can see it's getting shorter.
Things are getting shorter, so you don't really have to. And Sherry, now you could kind of go.
Oh
in
yeah,
that too.
you know I'm gonna help you.
And start pinning that hair back.
So flat side.
Flat side. And you want to hide the pins. You don't want the pins.
You do not want to see the bobby pins.
Exactly. So when you had those braids in, were you like, oh my God, what are they doing to my hair?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. And you know, Christopher, it's the whole issue was about changing your life and not being afraid to try something new. And you know, I think that's why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to try something new.
Sure.
And the one great thing about doing it this way is you can do it for a day.
Exactly.
Do it for an hour.
Sherry, look, she's already in a faux bob. How easy.
How amazing
was that?
Is that? Look at this, guys.
It's so fun. Now you guys can do this at home, okay?
This is so pretty.
Isn't that pretty? But you know, it wouldn't be pretty if I didn't start with that base. You gotta pump that base up.
And get it in there, do your back combing.
Exactly.
Look at you, gorgeous.
So now I'm actually going to go to the heavy side of the part. And I like to do a really kind of heavier Bridget Bardot look.
Oh, I love that. And Teagan is the new Bridget Bardot, for those who do not know. So I love her to Bridget Bardot.
Yeah. Well, you kind of do that too.
Sometimes I like a little bump.
A little bump.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little height.
And then you just take any hair that's too curly, Go Curvy and Sherry, and you just pull it out and pin it.
And there we go.
Look at that.
We have a faux bob, Christopher Styles.
In 5 minutes.
This is just amazing. I'm going to turn you one last time, because this is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
And then you know, you could just use your pomades, use your shines, use that kind of stuff. I like more of an organic look with Teagan because it looks kind of natural on her.
Yeah, you don't want it so tight. You want it like sexy.
Exactly.
Loose, sexy, sexy, right?
Well, there's some, Sherry's not loose today, but her hair was loose a few seasons.
Right?
You know?
Right? And of course, you always give it to me when it's loose. It's not. I have so much hairspray on today, Christopher, that it is anything but loose.
I got in trouble actually for that.
Oh, we love it. We have to thank everyone who was on today's show. Sonia Renee, Strut Bridal, Gregory Zarian, Joanne, Rallo, Dellany Peace, our beautiful Priscilla. Thank you. And of course, Christopher and Teagan. And you. Oh, thank you, my sweetheart. Follow us all on social media if you have any questions for Christopher Styles. He is so wonderful for answering your questions. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being such wonderful, loyal Go Curvy viewers. We would not be Go Curvy without you. Please remember, you're smart, you're beautiful, you are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today and love your body today, and let's go Curvy!